Here we go. Here we go. My brother back in the building. Yo, hold up. We got Sergeant Nicholas Irving back in the building. Yo, Nick, what up? I feel like we just sat down together. You becoming Lil Boosie on this channel, kid.
I know it feels like it. It was like 2 months ago, less than 2 months ago.
It was less than 2 months ago, but that just go to show the demand is there. Like, people want to hear your perspective.
Hey, I appreciate it. I just speak with, you know, whatever flows, man. What I feel.
Well,
what's right.
I'm gonna tell you, when Vlad hit me and Vlad was like, yo, I want to get Nick back on the show. I said, huh? I was like maybe your calendar's off. Maybe your dates is off.
That's what I thought.
He was like, nah.
When I got the message, I was like, wait, what? Yeah.
Nah, this is crazy, but you know something, man? It's always my pleasure to have you. I can't wait. We got a lot going on in the world,
oh, yeah.
and I really want to see and get your thoughts on a lot of things. So let's start with the obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy Trump.
Yep.
I mean, he is not disappointing. That dude is box office. He is the news cycle. He came into office, and I think he's been in office for what, all of 40-something days?
Yeah, 40-something days, yeah.
And he's doing stuff that's unprecedented.
Isn't
like, he put what? He imposed a 25% tariff on China,
yeah.
Canada, which is our friends.
Mexico too, right?
And Mexico.
Yeah, yeah.
When I mean, now, he said that he was going to do this. Are you shocked by it? What's your thoughts on this?
You know, I think, like, I'm not shocked. I think Trump is just, he's a man of his word, you know, or at least he tries to be. And I think with I'm not sure how the president, how much power they truly really do have, you know, but I know that the power that he does have, he's definitely using it and doing and everything he said he was going to do. We'll just have to wait and see what the impacts are, you know. But I don't think that you can't fault the guy. He said exactly what I got to respect that. You know, he's a man of his word.
Okay, he is a man of his word on some things, most things.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll say he's a man on his word on 50% of the things. Hey, sometimes Trump just be freestyling.
That's 50% better than most politicians. That's 50% better than 99% of the politicians.
Damn, that's real, kid. That's so real.
That's what I think.
You know, I don't know if this was one of them things that I wanted him to stand on his word on, like real talk.
Which one? The tariffs?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Canada, they're our closest friend.
Mm-hmm.
They've been a friend to the United States almost from day one.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, China, we get so many of our goods imported into this country from China.
100%, yeah.
And, you know, Mexico, same thing.
Yep, yep.
It just feels like, and you give me your thought, but it's so much going on in the world, whether it be the Ukraine, and we're going to talk about that. Like, we fighting a lot of people, a lot of different battles at one freaking time, bro.
It's America, like that. We were founded on violence. That's a fact. We were founded on violence and rebels. That's what this nation was founded on. So you can't get too surprised or shocked to see and realize, like, we stay in drama. We stay fighting. You know, I look at it from just my perspective being in the global war on terrorism. Like, as soon as that was done, or we marked it off the calendar, we checked it out the box, it felt like to me weeks later, we were already drone striking, bombing, putting troops in other countries. So it's like, it's a never ending war. And you got to think or start to think that, like, what does this benefit for America? Like, why so much war? It's got to be for finances. All the military, this is a military industrial complex. It's a whole machine, and this whole machine's run on war. So you can't get shocked or surprised that, like, we stay in it.
No, and you're absolutely right. This country was founded on violence. There's nobody on planet Earth that can deny that.
Yeah, yeah.
But you would think somebody like Trump,
Hmm.
this is a billionaire. He sits with
Allegedly.
billionaire friends.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. There we go. Okay. His friends are billionaires.
Yeah.
But many of the people voted him in office because of the economy.
Yep.
So it wasn't just the top. It wasn't just my billionaire friends that are like, Trump's going to make me more money and I'm going to pay less taxes. It was average Joe
Yeah.
from down the block who was like, yo, you know what? Trump's getting my vote because this guy gets it. When he was in office, I had way more money in my bank account. I might be Democrat, I might be Republican, but the only thing I do know is over the last 4 years, the paper ain't been what it was when he was in office.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
But the very thing that people voted him in on, he's threatening himself with it by imposing these tariffs.
True.
People are
Yeah.
now losing jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
The price of goods are going up.
Yeah.
Stocks are way, way down.
Yeah.
Do you think this man has a plan, or is he just freestyling this thing?
I got two ideas, right? I think, like, the one side of me believes that all politicians are the same. It's just a different face, but you're going to get the same result. You know, the results never will change. It's just a different face. And I have the firm belief that, like, I don't think that the presidents are really in control. I think it's the puppet. I think that they're the face that, you know, the American people get a chance to see. They can spit on that guy, but they'll never get a chance to spit on the people at top who control the president. I don't think the president really runs anything. He might have a certain agenda, but his billionaire friends who, you know, lobbied all this money to get him into presidency, they're the ones who are really in control, and they're the deciding factor. It's like the Congress, you know. I'm like 100% sure that all those guys are heavily influenced by outside money, people with deep pockets. So I'm not sure how much power the president really does have, but I mean, do I think he has a plan? I'm sure he has a plan. It's like what Mike Tyson said, though. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And maybe Trump may be getting punched in the face by, who knows, some outside influence or force. But 40 days is not bad for what he's done. I think that, you know, let's give him a few more months. Let's give him a year. You know, I think we should give it a year and see where it goes from there. There's been a lot of this whole administration, if you think about it, has been like the whole promises. What was it? Promises made, promises kept, or
yeah,
something
promises
like that.
Made, promises kept.
Yeah, but if you look at the people around him, surrounding him, there ain't too many people upholding that promise. There's a lot of broken promises being dished out to the American people. Maybe that's the whole game. I don't know. I don't take politics serious at all. It's a game to keep us distracted, occupied, while other things go on, you know, behind the scenes that really do affect our day-to-day lives and well-being. We'll see. I hope we're not living on a hope and a dream, hoping prices go down, you know. But I will say, it was not funny. I guess it is funny, like that everybody mocked Trump for being, oh, you one-term president. I mean, Biden, he didn't make it 8 years, you know. God dished it out.
Nah, he didn't.
It was terrible.
But that's a whole other story. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, that would take me down a road of how weak the Democrats are. The
Facts.
way they just turned on them almost overnight.
Yeah.
Not to say we didn't know that man was aging and his cognitive skills were diminishing, but I just like, one thing I will give to the Republican Party and Trump and the way he rules with this iron fist.
They stick together.
They all move together.
Yes. Yeah.
Like whether right or wrong, if I'm in it, we all in it.
That's a family to me. That's how my family is. You know?
Correct.
Yeah. 100%.
I've never seen anything like the Democrats sitting on this moral high ground half of the time. They're divisive toward one another. God forbid if anybody does anything that is even considered not kosher. You know, me being from New York, Cuomo was hugging women.
I just saw that.
Literally hugging and kissing them on the cheek.
Yeah.
And everybody turned against this man. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Isn't he running for like mayor?
He's running for mayor.
Yeah.
He's
wild.
running for mayor.
Diabolical. That's wild. It takes a certain man, it takes a certain individual to still, to even try that.
But here's the deal. Politics is so effed up. Why wouldn't he? Like,
I
real
know.
talk.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, why wouldn't he? Trump won. He was sleeping with not prostitutes, porn stars.
Yeah. Same thing.
He was on tape, talking about grab him by the PUSSY.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, why wouldn't he at this point? Like, it ain't no moral high ground that none of these politicians stand on.
No. I think a lot of them also use like religion as a vice. I don't think half of them may really have any, not only like morals, I don't think they have any real religious beliefs. I think they just put on a show. I don't think half of them even believe in anything. They believe in themselves, which is not bad.
Correct.
But there's a point, but we got to all realize at some point in time that, you know, we don't control time, we don't control destiny, we don't control fate. We're all going to go to the same destination at the end of the day. We can't control when or how that happens. You know, some people can, but I don't know. We only have so much control, so you can only put so much faith in yourself. I failed myself more times than I can count, so I would never put too much faith in myself. Not too much.
Nah, that's real.